Hi, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Today for class, we are starting our next unit, Unit 3, American Revolution. And this is our third unit, like I said before. The other two units we had were Smart Start and Early Settlers. We just finished Early Settlers on Friday. If you have any missing assignments for any of these two units, when you click on the unit on the page, you will be able to still see the pacing schedule. Okay, if you click there, then you can see all the activities that we did. And if you don't have an assignment turned in, you can find the assignment on there and turn it in. All right, for Unit 3, American Revolution, I'm trying to make this easier for you and kind of looking at some of the feedback that you've given us. So what I have on the front is the pacing schedule, just like before. Okay, if you click on that, it'll open a Google Doc that will explain what we're supposed to do for each day. Okay, I also put a step-by-step instructions for what you should do every day. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do when you come into class is watch the instructional video on PowerSchool homepage that tells you exactly what you need to do for the day. That is right on the welcome page. Okay. Number 2, go to pacing schedule for Unit 3, which is below, and complete all work for that day. Okay, so the pacing schedule is right here. Number 3, if you have extra time, move on to the next day. If not, you can stop for the day. Okay, and then if you scroll down, I also have assignments for Unit 3. These are the 4 assignments that we're going to turn in on PowerSchool, where they're going to be located. Okay, the only other assignments that we're going to do are the Google Forms. Okay, and to make it kind of simple, I am not putting those assignments on this block, this assignments for Unit 3 block. Okay, instead, I'm just going to have in the pacing schedule. So if you need to go back through and do it, you can. Okay, later on in the year or later on this unit, I might put a column on the right hand side that has all the Google Form assignments that we need to turn into. So then you have the assignments that you need to turn on PowerSchool, and then the Google Forms that you need to get done for each unit to help you. Okay. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you're kind of getting the hang of it. I've been trying to be very lenient with the grades. Okay, so if you turn something in, I've been giving you pretty much full credit for the most part, as long as you follow the instructions. So I hope that's helping with our grades. Okay, pacing schedule for Unit 3, when you click on that. This is also on the welcome page under Mr. Mose. So this is the page that you come to when you open up to my PowerSchool page. And I always have online learners agenda for the week. And that's this document exactly, okay? So I have them in 2 different spots. I have them on the main homepage, and I have them on Unit 3, American Revolution, okay? And then on the side, you can still see the past instructional videos that we've had as well, okay? For today, we're going to start the French and Indian War. We're kind of breaking this unit's a 25-day unit, so we're kind of breaking up into 3 different parts. The first part is the French and Indian War, which was a huge war, especially for the colonists, because after this war, they gained a lot of confidence that later led to us fighting for our independence against Great Britain. Okay, without the French and Indian War, some historians say that might not have happened. Okay, because colonists wouldn't have had their confidence in being able to fight and win a war. Okay, so what you have for today is a warm-up video over IROS. That's the economic series that we've been watching. And then you have a video over the French and Indian War. And then another video over the French and Indian War. Okay, so today's going to be kind of a heavy video day. And tomorrow we'll kind of go away from the videos. Okay, so for 3 of these things, you need to record an entry in your virtual notebook. So the warm-up, IROS, you need to record an entry in your virtual notebook. The video over the French and Indian War, once you're done with that, you also need to record another entry in your virtual notebook. And then the French and Indian War Battles and Legacy, once you're done with that video, you also need to record an entry in your virtual notebook. Okay, so I know that sounds like a lot, but you guys have a whole period to do that. And IROS is a pretty short video. Okay, so the virtual notebook is right at the top. And when you click on that, you're gonna click on that, and it's gonna ask you to make a copy. Okay, your screen should look kind of similar to this. So just hit make a copy. And then now you have your own copy of the virtual notebook. Okay, and in order to find this after you update it today, you would just have to go to Sheets, sheets.google.com, and that would have it under your recent files. But what you're going to do is you're going to put the date down. So tomorrow will be 9/21. Or today. I'm recording this on Sunday. So when you watch this tomorrow, it'll already be 9/21. Sorry. And then you're going to type in the title, which is iRose. And then you're going to list 3 things that you learned from that video. Okay. And then after you get done with that, you would go to 9/21 again. And you type in the entry. So French and Indian War. And then you'd put down 3 things that you learned from the video. Okay, I decided to get rid of the question part of the virtual notebook. So now you're just telling me 3 things that you learned. Okay, I did this because some of the feedback, people said that it was taking too long. Okay, and I think that at the end of the day, the important thing is that you're gaining some knowledge from the video that you're watching. Okay, so that's kind of why we did that. One quick thing with the virtual notebook, this is on Google Sheets now instead of Google Docs. And the reason why I did that was because I like how it looks. I think it looks better. I think it's easier for you to access. And I think it's going to be just better overall. One thing that you might have to do is if your text isn't wrapping. So for example, if this one, if it just kept going on Carl Zeus, puns are not funny. If it just kept going to the next line, in order to get it to wrap, you just click on this wrap button. It's called text wrapping. And then you just make sure that's selected, the wrap option, okay? So for example, if I went to overflow, then it would look like that. And that doesn't look very nice, as you can see. So I would just have to switch that over to text wrap, okay? I believe that when I created this, I made it so every box that you have is already text wrapped. So it shouldn't give you that problem, okay? But if it does, that's how you change it. Okay, and that's kind of what we have for today. So the warm-up video and then the 2 videos over the French and Indian War. And then make sure that you're recording that entry in the virtual notebook. It still seems like there's a lot of people that are kind of confused about the virtual notebook. Okay, think of that like a normal notebook, a physical notebook, and instead it's online. Okay, and just make sure that you're updating it every day and not skipping things, because if you skip things, you're going to fall behind. Okay, and like this unit's a 25-day unit. So if you fall behind, you're going to have a lot of videos to watch to catch back up. Okay, so try to kind of stay on pace of what we're doing. And in a perfect world, go ahead and work ahead and finish early. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. A lot of people are getting a lot better at reaching out to me. I think that's helping a lot. This week, we're going to be sending out emails about grades. So if you're someone that's struggling and not showing up, kind of expect some emails to your parents from your teachers, just asking them how we can help you better. Okay, because we want you to be successful this year. And we realize it's different, okay? And we realize it's a strange year. So hopefully that helps, okay? Have a good day.